Shout out to people. Shout out to human beings that actually are kind. The world could use a lot more of kindness, honestly. Understanding, grace, all that good stuff. Let me turn my ringer off because I don't want my phone to be making noise while I'm live streaming. And hi, the cynical one. Good to see you, as always. There's some people, that pop in and I'm like, you know what? It's good to see you. You're one of those people. But yeah, just wanted to shout out to Soul Provider. He did a live stream yesterday that was pretty lit. Shout out to Soul Provider. And shout out to UFO Kamikaze because he's the one who told me that someone had done content on my hemorrhoidectomy stream. And Soul was the one who told me who did it. Not that I care because I would never be over there to indulge in whatever she had to say about things. But like Gabe said in the chat yesterday, it's like you had to know that somebody was going to troll you, and I did. But I think the main point is to be able to see past childishness of some people, because there's always going to be somebody who's going to bring it to a low point or try to bring the vibration down. But when you're somebody who operates on a high vibration and a high frequency, generally speaking, none of that will matter. And my decision to be frank and honest about the surgery that I just had, as well as the process of recovery that I'm currently going through, was because I legitimately am going through a lot of pain, and I don't want anybody else to experience it if they don't have to. And the only way you stop things from happening is if you educate folks. I am amazed at how many people don't know what hemorrhoids are, because they're such a common occurrence. And again, like, I'm not here to be some sort of like health guru or anything like that. That's not why I've been talking about this. I've only been talking about it because, like I said, it's been a painful process, and the kind of pain that you really, I don't know, maybe some people do wish pain upon others, and that's fine. And I'm sorry this is shaking. Shout out to New Jersey roads. Shout out to this thing that I'm using to hold my phone up. But yeah, you can spin it however you want to. You can choose to believe whatever you want to believe. But the long and short of it is that, folks manage living with hemorrhoids every day, and usually they are manageable. But mine got to a point that it wasn't, and I had to have surgery. That's it. Had to get my booty hole cut open. Had to get something cut off and stitched up. And if anybody, we all have assholes. We all have them. We all use them every day. So imagine impairment to using that very natural bodily function. It's not something to make fun of, nor is it something to ridicule anybody for having to go through. And if you ever experience that kind of pain, you would know that. So shout out to Sexy Red for giving me such well wishes on Soul's stream last night. That was really sweet of her, and I appreciate that. And I agree with everything that she said as far as, like, you don't play about somebody's health. You don't play with somebody's well-being, because that could quite simply be you the next time. And even taking that out of it, again, we need more kindness. We need people to be more kind to each other, because you really never know what life will throw at you. You know, this wasn't on my bingo card at all. But it made me realize, yo, you got to be a lot more intentional about how you are traversing through life and how you are taking care of yourself. I'm really quick to, oh, hey, UFO Kamikaze, I shouted you out earlier. I'm really, I'm big on everybody just kind of taking a beat. Just take a beat. You know, that person in the line in front of you that's taking their time, you just never know what could be going on with them. You never know what kind of surgery they're recovering from. And you know, I had my first post-op visit earlier this week. And when my doctor told me that there was going to be another 8 to 12 weeks of recovery, I about lost it. Because I'm like, yo, I can't go through this for another 8 to 12 weeks, aka 3 months. I can't. Like, I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm already afraid to eat. I'm already in a lot of pain, you know, like I don't want this to be ongoing. But the body must heal, right? No say so in how long that takes. Just got to keep giving my body the things that it needs so that I can heal. But again, like I'm being frank and honest about this process because I really implore you all to make sure you're getting your daily recommended amount of fiber as well as drinking water. Those two things could have saved me from this situation. If I was being more diligent about my diet and my exercise, I fell off. I did. And this is what happens when you fall off of your routine. This is what happens when your body stops getting what it needs from you. It's going to take it one way or the other. Just like, you know, what they say about when you get sat down, you could have all the things on your agenda and in your calendar that you need to do, and you could be steadily working towards getting those things done. But if your body is not up to the challenge, it will shut down on you. It will make you or force you to take a beat. So, yeah. It is a fine Friday. It is 72 degrees in New Jersey for whatever reason today. I think it might be because my friends from Virginia came up last night and brought some of that warmth with them. I don't know. But I'm not complaining. I'm happy that it's warm. I am very happy that it's warm. It feels good. And I think we're actually finally moving out of cooler temps. It's only mid-April, you know. Hi, Dr. Dunbar. I know y'all might be looking at me thinking she looks rough. And I do. And that's okay. Because I feel rough. I'm giving myself grace because of how rough I feel right now. I am allowing myself. I'm gonna actually go home today and retwist my hair because I might just do the perimeter. I don't know. I've got quite a bit of new growth, but my cousin's funeral is tomorrow morning, so I want to look presentable because I'm speaking at the funeral. So I'm gonna make sure I look as good as I can. You know, we're not going for 10s across the board, but yeah. I was just at the doctor's office a minute ago before I started this live stream. I was telling the nurse about my cousin and how You typically don't associate someone 40 or in their early 40s. You don't typically associate that with liver failure. Yet, that is what my cousin passed away from. Ask your friends if they'll take me back to VA with them. Huh? They're leaving Sunday morning. I'm sure they would. They're really kind people. My girlfriend and her husband, they're really sweet people. They're really good parents. Just honestly the epitome of what black love means to me. They are that. They are so that. But yeah, I went and sat with them for a little while last night just to say hello, see how they're doing, see the kids, give them hugs. That was nice. I would love to go to Virginia myself. I love it there, especially the Hampton Roads area. Virginia is a beautiful state. Shout out to Tennessee too. Tennessee is a beautiful state as well. Oh God. Whew. I'm in pain right now. That's why you see this look on my face. Because it's like it comes and goes in waves. It's like spasms. But I am healing up. Like, as much, despite being in pain this week, the pain is less than it was last week. It was really off the hook last week. And before that, I was, I debated on whether or not I wanted to publish the effects, like in terms of like seeing it on my face and hearing what I sound like when I'm in the most pain. But I was like, nah, y'all don't need to see that much of my story. But again, I'm glad people are talking about it, because even in jest, even in making jokes or trolling me, the conversation still needs to be had. So if I got to be the sacrificial lamb for whatever folks have to say, I'm fine with that. Because guess what? I'm still alive. I'm still me. And I'm still happy to be here. And that's the truth. You look good considering what you've been through. Nothing to prove to anyone. Yeah. I know it ain't. I know it ain't nothing to prove. That's the thing. Like, I don't have anything to prove. I'm so good with standing on 10 toes about who Toya is that I don't feel the need to prove anything. Like, you have a question, I'm happy to answer it, but like, I can't make you believe my answer. So it is what it is. I have people in real life who care about me, who take care of me, who see about me. So if folks on YouTube don't do that, no harm, no foul. But I do appreciate those of you who take the time to say kind words and engage with me. I'm just driving home. Well, I got to stop at the store before I go home. I'm just driving home right now. So I figured I'd do a vertical live. What's up, Casual Business? Thank you, Clue. He said get well soon. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am. It's a process. Like I said, it's an 8 to 12 week recovery that I have to endure. So we're right at the top of that. And you know, as time goes by, my recovery will be complete, but I'm still fresh out. And I'm doing a lot of this without pain meds, even though I was prescribed them. I don't like the way they make you feel. They're so strong and they put you out of it. Like, in my opinion, the like oxys and Percocets and all of that, what they do is they numb you. They don't actually remove the pain. And so for that reason, I'm terribly not beat. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't want to walk around like a zombie I'd rather writhe in pain and anguish than to be, you know, no offense to anyone who prefers that, but for me, I'm gonna go ahead and tough it out. I'm gonna go ahead and tough it out because I don't, not that I have an addictive personality anyway, I don't, but I don't even want to know remotely what that feels like. Since it's so easy for folks to be addicted to opioids, I'm gonna just pass. Hello. You're welcome. Thanks. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't have Easy Pass, so I have to go through the toll collector line when I travel on the Parkway or the Turnpike. At one point, when I was in Texas, I had the Texas toll tag, but that obviously does not work here because in Texas it's a whole new world. They don't even have Easy Pass. They have Texas toll tag, which is a separate operating system, different responder, all of that. I had to actually physically scrape the sticker off of my windshield because I kept getting like an error message when I went through the toll plaza here in Jersey. I'm laughing because I'm thinking about a TV show where they talk about I forget what the name of it is. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what the name of it is. That TV show with the white dude and I think his name is Donald Faison, the black dude. They were working in a hospital together with the white girl. And they still do commercials now. Like they still do commercials together as a duo because they were such a good pair on that show. And in one of the episodes, you know how when people are in the hospital and they're like convalescing, the doctors will be like, oh, let's do everything we can to make them as comfortable as we can. And then it was like he panned to a shot of, oh, come on, you could have turned. This person in the crosswalk just stepped foot in the crosswalk. He had enough time to turn, but I digress. It was like a bunch of clouds and pillows around the bed. Like, I guess that's comforting, but it doesn't take away from the fact that this person is actually dying. That made me laugh. But the reason that popped into my head is because I was trying to think of, is there anything that I could say would make me feel more comforted? And there really isn't. Like, there's no reprieve from this because you sit a lot of the time during the day. Standing is fine. I don't have a problem with standing for long periods of time, but that doesn't even provide relief. I have a donut pillow, which does provide relief for sitting, but even in that, once the urge to go presents itself, you can forget about that comfort. And then after you go, you literally have to like sit. Like, you know how there's that meme of the dog sitting on the edge of the bed looking like stressed out and what am I supposed to do with my life? That's kind of how you feel after you go for like 2 or 3 hours. you sit there and you contemplate all your life decisions for 2 or 3 hours because you're like, ouch, that really hurt and I don't know what I did to deserve this pain. Which is why I'm not at work right now, because even though I was cleared to go back to work, it's one thing when you're in the comfort of your own home feeling like that, but when you're out in public feeling like that, it's really not the best. Is this really your real phone number? So yeah, I'm taking it all in stride. I'm giving myself as much grace as I possibly can. And also extending it to others because I know, oh, girl, all right. It's warm out, but folks could not wait to get naked, I swear. Whew. Sorry, that took me off guard. I just saw a lot of skin that I wasn't prepared to see. And it took me off guard. You see me, I got on a fleece because I'm not an idiot. It's still April in New Jersey. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you're not about to catch me slipping out here. And then I'm not trying to get sick on top of what I feel like right now. We're just going to keep it cute. Keep it covered. until we get like a nice stretch of 60-degree weather. I'm not fooled and I'm not beat. You feel me? So we not gonna do. I remember I had a minor surgery once and they gave me either Oxy or Perks. I see why people get it. Yeah, like you can because it's like you don't want to feel the pain at all. Like you want to do everything you can to not feel the pain. But unfortunately, why are you on my butt like that? That's what you get. That's exactly what you get. She was riding my booty. And then she got mad because she was going to the right and I was going to the left. Anyway. Respect to you for avoiding meds as much as possible. My ex lacked discipline after having a mass removed from her pancreas, which led to therapy. Oh, yeah. But that's the thing. Like, it happens quickly. And I mean, I watched enough shows. I've watched enough episodes of Intervention to see I can choose differently. And I will. And I have. Your girl is just simply not beat. I love my life. I love the things that I've cultivated in my life. I have way more things to do. So yeah, we're not gonna welcome any setbacks. They will occur regardless, but we're not gonna welcome them. We're not gonna walk them in the door and be like, hey, what's up? Come on in. Come on in. Step on in. Not out, but in. People was laughing at me. My peoples was laughing at me because of the way I was walking. Because my walk is definitely affected. Yeah, but, you know, we're getting there. We're recovering. I'm not mad. The next time I had a surgery, they gave me a little envelope with only like 3 doses. I was mad at first, but then I thought about it like, yep, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. We gooch. You know, my doctor actually said to me, oh, you know, you could mix Motrin and ibuprofen, or I think he said Advil and Motrin, something like that, he said. It was something like that. And I was just like, that don't sound right to me either, mixing painkillers. Even though they're over the counter, that don't sound like it's good for me long term. So we're going to figure out a different way. Yeah. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been doing it a different way. I'm hungry right now, but I don't even want to eat. Because eating, you know where I'm going with this. Shout out to the New Jersey potholes. Okay, I'm gonna go because we're all stopped at a 3-way stop sign. I'm looking forward to when I give you guys an update on the next phase of my life. I'm not ready to update you guys yet, but I will be. And when I do, this is gonna be funny. This is gonna be funny. I'm gonna like look back on this time and laugh. I bet you I will. Bet you I will. I don't understand why folks do this at this light right here all the time, but I'm just gonna go. I see you got the right of way, but you were slow. You wasn't moving fast enough for me. So I took it. Yeah, I did. And now I'm at the store, and then the next stop is home. Yo, some people, look, to your point, Indigo Flow, you could even walk, when you walk around and, you know, just look around the world, when you're walking about and going here and there, you can just see the people who are not okay because they look like zombies. The crazy part about it is there's more of them walking around than us. Yeah, I had a really bad toothache right before I went to PR. Oh man, the dentist told me I could take Advil plus Tylenol. Best believe I took it. All right, I'm about to walk into the store. I feel like it would be rude if I just left y'all in the car while I walk into the store, so I'm gonna bring y'all with me. Just checking my notifications. Shout out to New Jersey. Shout out to Detroit. Detroit, what? Detroit, what? What's up, KWR 550? Yeah, see, it's a beautiful sunny day in New Jersey. Life is lifing. Just gonna go into this store and grab something real quick, and I'll be right back with you guys. Didn't want to leave y'all hanging. I can't believe what I'm up for later on. But I'm gonna keep on living.
Well, you got to do the best you can, otherwise, because nobody cares.
Exactly. Have a good one. This is one thing about me is I'm a small talk. I'm gonna definitely go in a store and talk to people. And that store particularly, they know me in there, so they always gonna chat me up. But when people walk in the store, I talk to them too. It's cool. I appreciate that. I appreciate people who are willing to like actually have conversation. Almost dropped y'all. Virginia Beach will cure you. Yo, like you joking, but I'm serious. I supported my ex through the diagnosis, surgery, and recovery, but the addiction and lies that followed was my limit. Yeah, you have to prioritize yourself. I'm glad you did that, UFO Kamikaze. You seem like a really good dude, and I would hate for somebody to take advantage of that. Even though that's what happens, like that's just how it is. When you're a good person, people will extract all your goodness just because. And so, you know, I'm not surprised to hear you say that. It does make me sad though, because it's like out of the kindness of your heart, you saw it through. And obviously you cared about this person, so that makes sense. But just knowing how quickly things can turn and escalate, I don't even want to play those games. That's why I'm like, let me just take this ibuprofen PM at night so I get some sleep, and during the day we just thugging it out. We just thugging it out. We are just working through it. I appreciate you for being so candid about your experience. I mean, this is the thing, right? YouTube can be an awesome place for connecting with like-minded individuals, but you have to sift through, right? You have to sift through the bullshit and the people who are actually on there because they're miserable and want to spread that miserableness or misery. There's some people who are committed to misery, and that's okay. I ain't gonna take that away from you because I sure don't want it. But the truth is, there are people who really are like, yeah, I think I like this little life. And it's like, it's a miserable life. And I'm good. I like my joyful life. I like my cheerful state of mind. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. And like I said on my other stream, like, I don't care how much you don't like me, how much you can't stand my guts. You might think I'm a terrible person. That's fine. I still want better for you. I still don't want you to have to deal with the pain that I'm in right now. I still want you to make better choices so that you can live free of the experience that I'm having. Now, it won't shield you from other things. Certainly not. But you know, being able to go to the bathroom without any issue, it's just something, it's just one of those things that shouldn't be considered a privilege. It should just be a right. It should just be a given. But yeah, I'm loving this 70-degree weather here today. I'm loving it. It's beautiful. I prefer 85, 90, but we're not there yet. It's not summer yet. Oh, they got something going on at the park today. Oh, look, it's a bunch of floral arrangements and stuff. What they doing? Looks like vendors. I see balloons. I don't see any signs about what this is. Looks like they got food too. That's cool. If I had kids, we'd be at the park every day. Yeah, it is. It is. It is nice out here. New York, our lovers? I don't know about that, Detroit. We're haters. I say we're, but I'm not a New Yorker. I'm a New Jerseyer. But being from North Jersey, you kind of feel like you have some sense of ownership. All right, I'm going to end this live stream because I'm about to be home. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And if you have any questions about my booty hole, please go ahead and ask them in the comments. I don't know why he was just driving that slow, seeing that I was coming. Like, I think some people just don't know how to drive their own cars. Like, they don't have the spatial awareness to see, like, when they can get in and out of certain spots. And that's hella annoying to me if I'm behind you, because I know how big my car is and I know how to get in and out of spots, but I digress. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Peace, ease, and whatever you please. Oh yeah, that's true. Easter. Yeah. All kinds of travel. Hi. How you doing? Good. My neighbor. I even back into my driveway, you guys. I don't know if we talked about this before, but I'm a back-in parker. And don't matter where I'm at, whether I'm parallel parking or parking lot parking, I'm a back-inner. I like to back my car in so I can pull right out. So anyway, y'all have a fantastic day. Peace, ease, and whatever you please. And I'll see you again soon. Probably on StreamYard. I will, KWR. I sure will. Peace out. Peace out.